It's the Halloween tag. Ooh, I don't know why I'm doing a ghost. I'm a pumpkin. What do pumpkins sound like? Okay, you tell me in the comments because I don't know what pumpkins sound like. That's more of a fish. Okay, Halloween tag, guys. Also, I got a little hat thing. Ooh, spooky with my spooky light. Ooh. Hi guys! Welcome to the Halloween tag. It's I don't know if you can't tell, it's one of my more favorite holidays. But we got Miranze and we got Hitomi, my two ball jointed dolls. So I got them candy because who doesn't want candy on Halloween? Okay, anyway. So the Halloween tag has 10 questions and I got them on my phone. So I guess we'll get started. Question number 1. I'm holding up 2. Oh no, I'm doing it again. Question 1. I know my numbers. Werewolf. How has the hobby transformed you? I would say it transformed me in photography and filming. I did a little bit before, but it's really given me more chances to do photo shoots, make videos on YouTube. So it's transformed me in a more creative thing, which I'm sure it's done for many people in the hobby. Question number 2, vampire. That was a poor attempt. Let's try again. Vampire. The dreaded sun. How do you feel / cope with yellowing, or more generally, the aging of these dolls? I would say it 50% bothers me, but like I know it's going to happen, so I'm not like, oh no, like super shocked or super paranoid, because like obviously I want to take them out and do photo shoots or more filming. So if it happens, I'll just treat it as they got suntans, you know. So it doesn't bother me too much. Grass stains, on the other hand, those are a bit more like, no, what have I done? So I guess vampires don't have to worry about grass though. So question number 3, Frankenstein's monster. Have you ever modded a BJD? No, I have not. I don't trust myself to dabble that much into the ball jointed doll hobby when it comes to modding and stuff, because it's like, if I screw up on a coloring book, I know I'm going to screw up on the dolls, so I'm going to keep them pretty good as they are. And it goes more into question number 3. If you could magically try any mod without fear of failure, what would you like to try? Maybe I don't know. I was gonna say like maybe give him elf ears. Is that even possible? Or attempt to try to give him little fangs if I want to do vampire, but like I don't know. I guess more of a magical creature thing. That's what I would attempt. But yeah, 0 failure. And sure, I'll do that. Question number 4, zombie. Have you ever caught the marketplace virus? Yes, I would say so. Name some unplanned purchases that jumped out and infected you. It would have to be the little props that are their size. That is what infects me, because I'm just like, oh, let's do summer. Oh, let's do fall time. And I don't know. I'm not even looking out for it. And then I come across it. I'm just like, I need that. Or the dolls need that. Question number 5, skeleton. What's your favorite body sculpt? Let me see if I can remember the company's name. There's two. I really like long sole sculpts. I like the detail, and a Doll Family H. I don't know. I really like Doll Family H's sculpts. I'm always satisfied whenever I'm browsing. I'm just like, wow. I don't know, just good body proportions. Question number 6. Which? Name some BJDs that are magical. Okay. I'll probably put the pictures and I'll edit them in, but I like I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. I had to write it down. Chun Shen Go Mang from the Long Soul. I think he's a very magical looking doll. Whenever I see his pictures, I'm just like, I fall in love every time, but I'm just like, I don't have the money. Another one would be Eudora from Hua Jing doll. So pretty. I love the pictures that they show, and then the eyes that they give her. Whenever I see her pictures, I'm just like, she's so pretty. She's like I don't know, like a princess level pretty, in my opinion. And the last one that I would say is magical is Charles from Zagadol. I don't know. I think it's just his face sculpt, those like dreamy looking eyes. I don't know. Yes, he always looks like he's making a poem inside his head. So that's my interpretation of what a magical BJD is. Question number 7. Ghost. The one that got away. Do any limited or rare BJDs haunt you to this day? Yes, 2. Doll Family H, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Scylla from Aquita's Blade. I did not have $800 because I wanted the full set of that, but I didn't realize it was a limited edition doll, but I was just like, man, I want that giant. And then another one was going to be my very first ball jointed doll, Ring Doll Isaac. He looked really cool. He's kind of like the one that started it all, his image. But as you can tell, I didn't get Isaac. But so those are the two that haunt me. Question number 8. Slenderman. Haven't heard that word in a while. What's your worst BJD nightmare? Has it happened or not? My worst nightmare is if the house catches on fire. Obviously, I can't go around gathering things. I need to get out of there, otherwise I'm gonna like die or ruin my lungs. So these guys would get caught in a house fire, and I hope I did not just jinx myself. So it has not happened, fortunately, but that's my worst nightmare, losing the ball jointed dolls in a fire. And I hope that never happens to any of you guys. It's just, that shouldn't happen to anyone. Question 9, trick or treat. If you were gonna make a Halloween costumes for that was proper English. If you were going to make Halloween costumes for your ball jointed dolls, what costumes would you make them? Let's see. For Muranzi, I think I would make him. I think he'd be a good vampire. I would make him a vampire costume. And for Hitomi, I would dress her up in like a cute little monster, like a green monster or like the Cookie Monster. I think she'd be cute, like a full body suit. So that's what I would dress them up for Halloween. And then question 10, the last one, Gremlin. Have you ever been scared of ball jointed dolls or a certain ball jointed doll? Be honest. Usually no. For some reason, ball jointed dolls don't give me the scare factor. I'm sure we know some folks that it does scare. I guess browsing, and you come across some companies that do a bit more unique body shapes or a bit more grotesque or more horror themed. Those ones I'm kind of like, whoo, I wouldn't want to come across that, like have that in my peripheral vision and be like, ah! But the more I look at them, I'm just like, oh, okay, I can see where they're going with that. So I guess technically I would be scared of those if I wasn't planning to see one in the house or something, or in someone's collection. No, dolls don't usually scare me, neither do clowns, but I know those scare folks a lot. But yeah, that's my honest answer, and that is the Halloween tag. Thank you guys for joining in on this, and I hope you all have a happy Halloween. Eat lots of candy, scare lots of children, or pat the children on the head after they get scared. I don't know. Hope you keep lots of candy after the trick-or-treaters leave. What other good wishes can I wish you for this holiday? Ooh, I hope you don't trip and fall or lose things if you go to a haunted house. Not that I'm talking from experience. But yeah, I hope you all have a great, happy Halloween.